According to Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, the sector continues to demonstrate a troubling disregard for the health and well-being of workers, with both laborers and site supervisors failing to prioritize safety. In many instances, workers neglect to use proper protective gear or follow standard safety protocols. At the same time, supervisors and site managers don't enforce safety practices, creating an environment where accidents can become more likely and sometimes fatal. Referencing recent fatalities and accidents in the sector, Prime Minister Mitchell expressed grave concern.
We've almost had one fatality per site over the last 3 years where there is any major public road infrastructure taking place. We had the unfortunate situation in Molyneux, where in doing the Molyneux Bridge, a worker of gravel and concrete died. We had the tragedy where the Trueblue Road was being repaired and a worker of CCC, and that worker I think is actually from St. Patrick, died on the site. We've had the unfortunate incident where on the Cliff Woburn, less than a mile of road, a big truck escaped and ran into someone's home. Thankfully, they were not killed. And now we have, at the Telescope Quarry, munitions going off in circumstances when they should not have gone off.
He stressed that while safety discussions at the policy level are important, they are not enough to bring about meaningful change.
It is clear that we need to train, teach, and enforce. In law, there's a saying that workmen never pay attention to their own safety. But if they're your workmen and if it's your site, you have to insist that they follow the safety protocols, because they endanger themselves, and worse yet, they endanger other workmen, and then they endanger the site and they endanger the public. Right? We cannot continue in this laissez-faire and lax attitude when it comes to construction.
The Prime Minister called for a cultural shift within the industry, one where safety becomes a shared responsibility.
From a government policy and a legislation point of view, we will begin to do what is required. But from a culture and a self-improvement point of view and a safety point of view, we need to ensure that we take safety, public safety, construction-related safety, a lot more seriously to protect each other's life and limbs.
Earlier this year, Labour Minister Claudette Joseph announced that Grenada will introduce occupational safety and health legislation that will ensure employers implement and enforce health and safety standards in workplaces and workspaces for both the employer and employee. Reporting for GPN News, Beverly Telesford.